Hey Musical Explorers, today we're going to continue to do the Level 2 theory book. Alright, so today we're going to be doing Lesson 8 on signs and terms. The following terms and symbols may appear in music you are learning. So these signs and terms basically kind of tell you what to do in the music. I'm not going to go over them one by one because there's like a lot of them, so you could just look over them yourself. But yeah. And then after you look over them, you can feel free to pause the video and just look over them yourself or some other time. But I'm going to jump straight into the practices. So yeah. Okay. So basically for all of these, you just have to kind of memorize the definitions of these sign and terms. So yeah. Okay, let's begin on page 51 on practice number 1. Match these terms and symbols with their definitions. Okay, so here we have a P. One P means piano, and piano means soft right here, right? So we just write the corresponding letter. So here we just write C. And then we have two Fs, two fortes. So that is fortissimo. And fortissimo is here. And it means very loud. So that is D. And if you can already tell, P means soft and F means loud. And the more like P's or F's there are, the softer or the louder it is. Okay, now we're going to do MP. So that's mezzo piano. And mezzo piano, if we look here, means medium soft. So that's going to be A. Okay, now let's do this one. So this is a note, and we have this above it. So what does that mean? Yeah, that means an octave, like this note has to be played an octave above what it originally is. So play the notes one octave higher. So that's going to be H. Remember that the F, like when we have Fs, it means loud, but this one only has one F. So it's just forte. So it's loud right here, and it's G. Okay. Then we have mezzo forte. Mezzo forte means, and remember when you see this M or mezzo, it means medium. So for example, this one means medium soft. This one means medium loud. So that's going to be E. So like that. Then we have dynamics. So dynamics tells us like how soft or loud the music is. So that's going to be S. Okay. Now I have two P's, which means pianissimo, and that means very soft. So that's going to be B. Then we have pianissimo, meaning very, very soft, because there's three P's. So that's going to be K. Okay, and then we have fortissimo. Fortissimo. Sorry, I can't really say it properly, but okay, fortissimo is going to be very loud. Not very loud. Very, very loud, because there's three fortes. So that's going to be I. And then we have SFZ, or sforzando. Sforzando means like an accent to the note. So that's going to be J. So a sudden, sharp accent. And yeah, good job. Now let's do the next page. Okay, so here we have a note, and on top of it we have a little dot. That means staccato. So the note is going to be like detached, like it says here. So it's going to be C. And then we have legato. Legato means like playing like smoothly. Like think of a slur, it would be like very smooth, right? And connected. So that would be A. Okay, now we have a slur, which basically means play legato, like we just said. So play smoothly and connect the notes. So that would be D. Okay, now we have these two like symbol or signs or whatever. So basically it means to play this like part and then you repeat back to this and then you play again. So you play twice because you repeat it, right? So that's the repeat sign, and that would be B. Then we have these two little boxes, and we have 1 and 2. What it basically means is you play the music, you stop at, or you go to, or we call this the first ending, like here, first ending, and then you go back to that place, you play again, you play till here, you don't do the first ending, and you skip straight to the second ending. So that would be first and second ending. Okay, and then now we have this little dot and a little curve. So that just means fermata. So fermata means to hold the note longer than its value. So for example, I think my camera's a little bit wonky. Okay, so for example, if you have a quarter note, you play longer than a quarter note because it has longer than its actual value. So it's going to be E. Awesome. Good. Now let's do the next page. Match these terms and symbols with their definitions. So here we have a little sign on top of the note, and that just means accent. So to play the note louder than others, so that would be D. Then we have a little line on top, which we kind of talked about before when we were learning like counting. So that basically means tenuto. And tenuto means to hold the note for its full value or stress the note. So in the case like before we did like the counting part, that part it meant to like to stress the note, to accent it, but not like as strong as an actual accent. So that would be C. Good. Now we have phrase. A phrase is like a part of the music. So it's a musical sentence, typically, but not always, for measures long. So that would be B. And then we have these two, which kind of mean the same thing, but I believe they're like from different time periods. So they both mean to use the pedal, the damper pedal, the pedal on the right. So that would be A. Okay, and then we have DC al fine. And that basically means that this isn't the actual ending. You have to go back somewhere and then you go to fine. Fine, I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure, but you go back to that part and you stop at fine, and that would be the actual ending of the song. So that would be G. Okay. Then we have rit or ritardando, and that just basically means to slow down gradually. So that would be E. Okay. Then we have a tempo. A tempo basically means to go back to the original speed, the speed with which you begin in the music. So for example, if in the music you play at like a fast tempo and then you slow down a bit for a part because it's like written in, and then it says a tempo, that means to go back to the original fast speed that you started at. So that would be F. Awesome. Now let's do the next page. This is going to be a very short lesson. So yeah, I'll tell you guys a little bit about like this lesson, I guess, later on. But yeah. Okay, now we have these words. We have allegro, andante, moderato, vivace, I think, or vivace, I'm not sure. But then we have this sign, and then we have this, and accidental. So for allegro, let's see. So this is how you could do it. So if you are like doing this on your own, you could just always flip back to this book, and I think it's good to like fold the paper like on the edge so you remember this page, because it's really helpful for when you're like learning, so you can come back anytime. For example, you don't remember what allegro means, just come back and see, oh, it means fast or quick. Andante means a moderate walking tempo. So that way, like, as you do more and more of these practices, and as you see these like more on your music, that's gonna help like you learn gradually. So yeah, allegro means like a fast and quick tempo, so that's E. Okay. E. And then we have andante, which is a moderate walking tempo, so that's A. And then we have moderato, which is a moderate or medium tempo, so that's G. And also, when you guys are doing this, you guys can cross the letters out. So if we have E, A, G, and they have vivace. Vivace or vivace, I'm not sure, but it means like lively, I believe. So it's going to be C. And then we have this sign. So that just means to get louder, okay? So it means gradually louder, B. And then here we have two notes like tied together. So that means we don't play the note, we don't play that note twice. We don't play da, da, we play just once, okay? So that will be a tie, which is hold the second note. So F, because they're the same note. That's why you don't play it twice and they're like slurred, right? Then we have decrescendo. So we go like softer and softer. So gradually softer. So that's D. And then we have accidental, which we talked about already. Are sharps and flats or natural placed before a note to change it from what the key signature indicates. So that's H. Okay, so yeah, there's not really any like tips or tricks to memorizing this. It's just you have to like kind of see it in your music a lot, and then you just slowly get used to it, and you just automatically get used to memorizing these terms and signs. But I definitely recommend just reviewing all of these pages over here. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this lesson. I know it's like very short, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this lesson. Alright, musical explorers, that's gonna be it for this lesson. I know it's a very short lesson, but this lesson is honestly like there's not really a lot to learn. It's just you have to get used to memorizing them by yourself. So yeah, I wish you guys a good luck on that. And that's gonna be it for today's lesson, and I hope to see you guys in our next lesson, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!